y'all gonna stop making fun of my makeup? Yo, man, they put Shannon Sharpe in the funeral makeup and put him on national TV. And he up there looking like Randy Jackson. Randy Jackson, American Idol Randy Jackson, not Michael Jackson's brother. They got Shannon looking ridiculous on ESPN. That's the video visual of Shannon this morning. And it's been kind of rough for him on ESPN because, last week he got into it with Molly. The way that they got the show kind of set up, he's not on there but twice a week, so it's kind of hard to get chemistry. It's not he's not getting nearly the type of airtime he got on Undisputed. And they're not allowing him on ESPN to do any of the silly stuff. The whole Uncle Shay persona that everybody fell in love with, you ain't getting none of that on ESPN. They basically let you know Shannon has a makeup artist, and he's using their makeup artist. And that was the first time that they worked. I'm like, hold up, you've been on the show for about a month and some change. Maybe she's new. But anyway, this is the first time, and he says it in his tweet. This was her first time doing my makeup, and it was a little heavy. My appearance is as important as my takes. Hopefully, these takes were great as usual. Lip sparing champ, best dressed, hashtag ESPN. So look, the money's good, but I don't know if Shannon's really, feeling this vibe on ESPN so far. People have been clowning him, obviously. People was calling him Joanna Man. People was calling him all kind of stuff, man. Shannon Sharpe with all that makeup on. How do y'all feel about that? Now, I mean, it can be worse. It could be Lil Yachty and these guys. I seen Caleb Williams, the new prospect, supposed to be going number 1 in the NFL next year in the draft, USC quarterback. They had a whole vignette of him on College Game Day about how he likes wearing fingernails, bro. So, I mean, it could be worse. But yeah, Shannon Sharpe is getting his face beat, pause. But, getting his face powdered up and made up, man. And they had him up there looking like a body in a casket. Just crazy. Someone said he looked like a mean lunch lady. He looked like somebody's mama. It's all over the place, man. And Shannon just has struggled to get that real rapport with Stephen A. Because they come across as just two homeboys. There's really no heir apparent to either one. There's no counter argument. They kind of both agree on everything. Then Molly wants to put her 2 cents in even when it's not needed. Then you got Dan Orlowski and all these other people in there, and it's kind of like a roundtable show, and Shannon's just a part of it. He's nothing, no special than anybody else. He got to wait his turn to speak after Stephen A. done spoke and Ryan Clark and this one and that one. There's no real rhythm to the show, and maybe Shannon, maybe, I don't know, personally, I think Undisputed, I'm not, Undisputed is okay. I like the addition of Michael Irvin, and Keyshawn is kind of playing that villain role, but when it comes to Skip, I could kind of deal with that. They have Dion come up there and a couple of guests, so I give the edge to Undisputed. But yeah, Shannon's been they've been kind of making Shannon out to look silly. A couple episodes when he first came on, he called Stephen A. Skip a couple times by mistake. He was like, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean that. It was real awkward. And, I just seen some news. Antonio Brown just got arrested in South Florida. What else is new? But yeah, man, Shannon Sharpe, makeup artist, did him dirty, had him up there looking orange. That was the Trump color tone they had him on there with. Just too much, man. Like I said, he does. Shannon, this is the same Shannon. He's got a wardrobe stylist. Hollywood. Y'all need to look at that. You know what I mean? So I don't know why everybody's like tripping, but yeah, you coming out there doing it too much, man. You don't need to be out there looking like Randy Jackson. And you went out there and approved of that. You could have told her to lay low a little bit on the commercial break. Let's take some of this off, something. Like, but to sit there on TV, and then he looks uncomfortable. The camera angles is weird on First Take, the way that they do it compared to Undisputed. See, with Undisputed, you knew Shannon's twice as big as Skip, but you didn't really, you couldn't really tell the way they shot it. The way they shoot Undisputed, Shannon looked mad big and uncomfortable in that suit. Like, that suit is just, like, you about to break out of it at any moment, like the Hulk. It's just, this is kind of weird seeing him on there. But he bounced back, and like I say, a lot of damage control. Because since he left, Fox leaked out the news that they mutually agreed that they wanted Shannon out of there just as much, and him and Stephen A. have been trying to do damage control also. And like I say, it feels like Stephen A. is trying to use Shannon to get cool points with the culture. Look who I co-signed. Look who I brought on First Take. Yeah, we lost Michael Irvin and Keyshawn, but look what we got. This is what all this is for him. I don't see Shannon and Stephen A. making a real difference on television. Sports, it's kind of disappointing in it because I remember so much hype. Everyone's like, oh man, this is going to be way better than anything we ever seen. And so far, it's kind of mid, man. What do y'all think about First Take since Shannon got there this September? How great is it? Is it better than it was a year ago? I don't think so. It's kind of the same. But let me know what y'all think, what y'all thought about Shannon's makeup. And how y'all think about First Take in the comments. Hit that like button.